Whenever you're ready.
According to the 2007 census found on farmland.org, America has 922,095,840 acres of farmland, which is a loss of 6 million since 2002. My family has been farming for generations, and growing up around this, I have developed a great interest for the history and development of the lifestyle. And one person who greatly affected that was John Deere. He struggled to develop his trade of blacksmithing all the way through the Depression, and he eventually founded one of the greatest farm machinery companies in the world. And this enabled the whole world to make agricultural advancements that were unheard of for his time, and pretty impressive in ours. He was born in 1804 and had no more advantages than the average person. He received a simple education, and when he was 17, he became an apprentice for a well-known blacksmith. After he finished his apprenticeship, he began doing simple blacksmithing duties like making horseshoes and cookware and stuff. But there was a lot of these around for his time, so it was really competitive and it was hard to find work. So to set himself aside, he borrowed money to build a shop. But I guess he was a pretty unlucky person because it burnt down twice. And he was not alone in this financial situation. According to the biography given at the official website, Deere.com, with the corporate author of Deere & Company, the rich timberland had been cut down, the land was losing value, the formerly rich and protected soil was washed away by a series of disastrous storms, a grasshopper plague weakened crop yields, and the nation's banking system was collapsing, known as the Panic of 1937. The Depression was a major motivator for Deere, and he acquired a lot of debt during this time, and he had to make a choice between leaving his family to get rid of his debt or just losing his land. So he left his family and built a small blacksmith shop where he noticed he moved to the Midwest, and he noticed that the plows that they were using there, the soil in the Midwest clung to them, so you had to take a few steps and then clean off the plows and then go again. So he created a new design which included really well polished steel, so whenever you were pulling the plow you didn't have to stop and clean it. It pretty much cleaned itself as it went through the field. And another really big plus for this was it was a lot lighter than the other ones, so it could be pulled by horses rather than an ox. And whenever he first started producing these, he could only make a few a year because it was really hard to find the steel that he needed, and they were really hard to transport. So to solve this problem, he moved to Illinois, where he was located near the Mississippi River, and it made it a lot easier to transport. And as word got out about his products, he had a lot of suppliers that provided the steel for him, and he began selling thousands a year as opposed to just a few. One thing that set his company aside was the standards of quality that he demanded. According to the online encyclopedia, encyclopediaJrank.org, he helped many farmers during the Depression after his company got bigger by extending special lines of credit, and he would often forgive many of their debts for the farmers. His youngest son his name was Charlie, and he grew older, and his father sent him to school, and he got a lot of business education, so he took over this aspect of his father's company. And Deere was also known for his being involved in the Whig Party and later the Republican Party, co-founding the First National Bank and making many generous contributions. And in 1873, he became the mayor of his city. He died on May 17, 1886, but he left an incredible impact on the nation's approach to farming and created a company that currently employs over 50,000 people and is still innovating farm machinery worldwide.
I'm looking forward to the informational speech.
Yeah. More time? Or what? Well, I can do stuff I'm used to teaching. Because I didn't do it this way.
I figured.
I've got a really good history of labor unions that I normally teach to corporate people that I like a lot.
I thought maybe we'd hear the history of the mercenary.
Actually, I can do that too. Ooh, that would be
Who's
fun.
next?
Do it. Ooh, I might have to do that.
Whenever you're ready. Well,
Okay.
oh, I'm sorry. Wait.